Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I'm going to be working on doing some random ephemera to hopefully, maybe, finish up this journal. Now, I've gone through the book and found out that I need mostly some small and medium-sized tags in here. So I have a project working with regular scrapbook paper and some gesso to make some fun tags. But I just want to show you a few things that I did throw in here already. And I think I did that holiday one on camera. But I did go through and make a couple things for, I did take some journal cards, time cards, simple time cards that I had just rounded the edges and inked, and then just threw a little washi sticker on the top to put that in there. It is sticking out a little bit, so it looks like a tab, so I thought that was kind of fun. That was in there already. Those were done. And I also created some, I think that one I did on camera. I should have wrote down which ones I did. But that would have been smart. Here's another one of those time cards. This one I just folded to fit in there a little better, a little green on there. And that was done before. Here it is. I did some envelopes where I made them out of scrapbook paper. I'll probably do a video at some point where I'm making these. And then I also did sort of the gesso technique that I'm going to do today. Decorated it with some birds and some stickers, and I have just tucked them behind the belly band. I thought that color went well with that. That was from before. Dun, dun, dun. I know I have one more in here. That was from before. Here's another one of those journal cards or time cards. Nice spots to write. Just a nice easy tuck in. I just make this one a little shorter. I could have folded it a little bit bigger. There it is. No, I had that one earlier. There it is. Another one of those papers. These were from the haul I just had with the papers from Park Lane, texture papers. Just to add a little bit of wash to it. Some mushroom on there. I thought that went well with the colors on that one. Yeah. Okay, so like I said, what we're going to do today is just make some journal cards, tags, etc. with regular scrapbook paper and that. So here's the first one. It's kind of hard to tell what it was, but here's the actual print that it was, because here's part of it. So if you don't like a darker colored scrapbook paper, you can definitely take it and use some gesso just to lighten it up. I did add some stickers from my antiquarian sticker bucket. Oh, almost forgot. All right, so I got these today from Amazon. They are what are they called? They're transfer tapes, and I completely forgot I wanted to show this. And of course, I don't have it up, and I'm going to pull it up, I promise. I saw this on Gail Augustinelli's channel. She had found it. She does have it. I will link the ones that I got. She had just one size, and she linked it. It is called high temperature tape for heat transfers. So I think she got probably this size, which came in like a pack of 6, I believe, and they were $12.99. So I did a little dive onto it, and I looked down that there was another size, so I could get like 4 of them or something. And then I kept going down, and I found this pack of 5 that has different sizes. There's a 1/8, 15/64, or 2 15/64, which I believe is that one, which is a nice medium size. And again, who knows what size that is in heaven. And then 15/32s and 5/64s. Weird sizes. But this was the biggest one here I did. And as you can see, they're kind of like the vintage tape, but they come in a roll. And I thought I did another one. Oh, I did. So that's the first card I did. This is the second one I did. And you can see there is that tinier one that comes with 2, which is a nice fun little size for it. There it is. So it just has that yellowish look like vintage tape. I do know how to make my own. I have made my own, I should say. I do have videos for that on there. But I thought these were kind of fun. They come in different sizes. Oh, why not? So I will link that below. I don't get any commission for it. I know Gail Augustinelli gets a small percentage. She's some vendor for it or whatever it's called, but I do not get it. And I believe this was $8.99 for... Yeah, $8.99 plus tax, $9.78 for the 5 rolls. So I think that was a pretty good deal. There's, I'm not sure if it says how much is on each tape. Let me see if I can see. I don't see what it says. I don't see what it says, but they're pretty, I mean, there's a lot on there, I think. So this should probably last a nice long time. But yeah, so I have that on there. Okay, so I digressed. All right, so that was the first journal card I have. That should be able to go into one of the pockets. And this is the second one I have. Again, sticker from Antiquarian Books. Some other stickers here. But that, if you look at this, it is from this scrapbook paper, which is pretty gaudy, pretty loud. But when you put a little gesso on there, you can see the peaks of yellow coming through, hints of color. I did the back on it also, so it can be journaled on also with that, but it does not have to be. I think, I did for that one too. But yeah, so if you have any scrapbook paper that you don't like, this is a perfect example to do for it. So I'm going to put these to the side. We'll end up, when we finish, we'll put them all into the book somewhere. Okay, now I did go through, because gesso does take a bit of time to dry. I did go through, oh, this one. This is a solid piece of cardstock that I folded in half, and instead of having it just solid, putting the gesso on there gives a bit of a background, kind of like putting, you know, ripping and putting a little bit of, you know, something like that on there as a base. Not that I couldn't still put that on there, but just as a little bit of, little background to it. So you can, like I said, just do it on one side or both. This one is got a mess on it, regular scrapbook paper. So I can decorate this side and leave that for writing side. So if you have a darker piece of paper that you want to use for a journal card, you can put the gesso on there so it now becomes a writing surface. Here's another one of those yellows. I just have the one side. This was actually a double-sided scrapbook paper, so it was a little thicker to start. This side with the newsprint it almost looks like it's gessoed on its own. I did not do that. This, I just put a nice light coating on there. Again, a bit darker with some gesso, and same with that side. And I have gone and inked them. So I just want to show you how I got to this point. So I taking regular ugly-ish, not liking it, not my style scrapbook paper, which I have a ton of. And all I did was fold it in half. Now this one was a full 12 by 12 sheet that I folded in half. This is just a piece that I found laying around that I would show. And all I did is glue the layers together. So exciting, right? You can probably hear, I don't know if you can, if I shut up for a second, you can hear the birds chirping outside my window because I have the windows open because it is a glorious day out today. No air, just windows open. I think it's like 73 degrees, which is like spectacularly beautiful. Okay. All right, so all I did after I folded all the papers together, if I didn't fold it beautifully, which it's hard to do, I can see the white on the side, I did go through and just trim them a little bit just to get rid of whatever is white on there. All right, this should be 6 inches. Yeah, it's 6 inches because it was a 12 by 12 originally. So what I did on this one is after I folded it in half, I just cut it into 4 3-inch tall tags. So I made tall tags out of this one. And this is little more than 6 by 6. So I'm just gonna cut it down to 3. And this one's probably a little bit bigger, right? Yeah, that's about 3.5, which is fine for a tag. Now all I would do for this, which I'm not gonna take time on, oh, I guess I could, is with the gesso, just to make it less pink. I think I'll do this one since I have a bunch of 3s already. All right, so the gesso I got just regular. I think I peeked it on my last haul. It was I think $15.99 for the whole jar, but I did have a 50 off coupon for Joanne, so $8. And you really do not need a lot. I gotta go wash this brush out though. I was painting. I just take a corner of it and throw some on there and brush it on. Now if you want to brush the whole thing, you can. If you just want to brush the center, you can do that. You don't have to use this. You can use your fingers because it does wash off. But depending on how you want it to look, like whitewashing a fence, and I just keep getting my nail. Probably should have just used my hand at this point. But you can still see the pattern below it because it's not really, it's not thick, it's thin. And if I give it long enough time, it's going to start curling up because it's wet. That's why you really have to kind of do it beforehand and let them sit and dry for a bit because it is wetting the paper, even though you are putting a little bit on there. And like I said, I can, since I kind of wash my hands off anyway, use my left hand. You can use your finger to do it. Disclaimer, I'm not left-handed, so this is kind of awkward, but it was the dirtiest hand. Whoops. Kind of fun to play with, though. Now the other thing you can use is, I don't think this is too wet anymore. You can use a paper towel or a wet one just to dip that in a little bit and rub that. I wouldn't start with too wet of a wet one though, because again, the water on the paper is going to want to curl up. But this is another way to put some on. It does a fairly good, I would say, even coat. You can pretty much direct it where you want to. First, I'm trying to cover this whole thing now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna get a new wet one to wash my hands off here, which I'm sure it won't be that good. It does wash off, I'll just say that much. I have not had a problem with the few times I've played with it already to wash off the hands. So you can use rubber gloves if you want. I did use that for one try. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go back and do a little scrub on my hands, but get most of it off, and then get the few bits that ended up on my mat off. Yeah, there we go. Probably should have cut the video, but okay. So you can see it is curling up a little bit, not too bad, but I would put that aside to dry, and I'll put it in the wind. It was windier earlier, stuff was flying all over the place, so hopefully I can avoid doing that. I'm gonna get rid of this because there's a bit of wet stuff on there. All right, so let's just go ahead and decorate some of these and add them to the book, right? Now, like I said, these, I'd leave that part for the journal spot, and I'll leave that part to do as the decoration. That could be fun up there, and I think I might want a little bit of a bird. Or a butterfly. I think a butterfly would be pretty on that. I do have my sticker books. And let's find something. Bright yellow would be pretty. I do have butterflies that, oh, he's pretty. Ooh, that one's really pretty. I do have butterflies that are digitals that I would use also on this, but since this is my going into my non-digital book. Now what I'm doing here is, as you can see, I am pre-inking this because it's hard to ink the sticker once it's off, but I found if you go ahead and ink it while it's on the page, it does a pretty good job of doing that, right? See the outline where it was? Now, the other thing with this is, get this to the side here, the sticker books do not like to stick very well, so I'm gonna first glue this down. Was upside down. All right, I'm going to put it near the top, and I'm going to have, I think I'm going to end up putting a label down there. And then have the butterfly go across both of them. Okay. All right, so we're gonna throw glue on here. Now this is gonna, I'm sure, I haven't tested it, but I could just tell it's gonna be too wide for this card, but I'm gonna throw it on its side. And I am gonna, nope, I'm not gonna wrap, I'm gonna cut. Okay. There it is. I'm like, where did that piece go that I got? Okay, cute. Now, one other thing I could do is add my new tape, because it's fun. And I think I'm going to do the smaller one. Put that down there. Now, what I've been doing with this is, because you can peel it up, but I put it down and then I just kind of, I didn't do it very well on that one. I can put it down, I'll show you. Right, cute. There it this. Maybe? No. Okay. Nope. Now I've lost it already. See, that's why. Okay, there it is. What I've been doing with it, that I've been playing with it, is I have the piece, and I'm kind of just yanking it a little bit to the side so that part hangs off. That's all I've been doing. Fun, right? Got a little bit of paint there. Place to write. I love it. Okay. All right, this will be a fun one to use. And should we do a bird with this one? Or a flower? Maybe. Those birds could be fun. Yep, let's try those. All right. Now I dab off that a little bit just because I don't want it too dark on here. I just want a hint of it, and it does take to it very well, so. There we go. Okay, now, what do I want to put underneath there? I have some words that could go underneath there. Just gonna ink these up a little bit. Now I'm really just haphazardly kind of grabbing stuff from the around my area because, make that rougher. I'm trying to play with what I have, as they say. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a bigger label across there, I think. Put those down here, and then, yep. All right, so. Bulletin could be fun. Okay. All right, there we go. Well, I almost forgot to also say what an I was going to film this yesterday. I was all ready. We were going to go grocery shopping in the morning, and then I was going to film all day because I had caught up on all my Etsy orders, and I was good to go. Put that on the bottom for the bird to kind of stand on. So just finished breakfast. So it was about 10:30, maybe 11. We were making the grocery list to go grocery shopping, and I get a call from my dad that my mom has fallen, and he can't help her up. Now, mind you, he's 82, she's 80, so he's got bad hips, bad hands. I understand. I've had to go, usually have to go try to pick him up when he's fallen. They live about 15 minutes away, so not a huge deal. So get my husband, like, okay, we gotta go run over there and see if we can pick my mom up. I figured we could. She's a petite woman. She's like 5'5". But when we get there, she's sitting on her butt, and we're like, well, it'll be easier if you can kind of roll towards your knees, and it's easier to pick somebody up when they're facing that way instead of flat down. Well, she had hurt her arm. It was all swollen across the top of the arm. It had this bump, and she had ice on it, and she said it hurts, but she could move her fingers, so she did not think it was broken. Cute. And then she had a couple cuts on her hand from scraping the door jamb, and she tried to lean to get on her to get up. Her knees hurt. Well, I'm like, okay, so thought it probably she probably landed forward on her knees. Okay, so we're like, you know what? We got to call the ambulance. We got to get some stronger guys to come pick her up. So we called the ambulance, and you know, we're like, we're gonna have to take her to the hospital because her arm's swelling more. And so, long story short, even though it's not very much short, she ended up breaking her arm. Not bad, where like you'd have to hopefully need surgery, but just enough. And she actually had hit her face on the bridge of her nose, so she broke some bones in her nose. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, so I ended up spending the afternoon at the hospital yesterday, kind of keeping my dad company too while my mom was getting, you know, CAT scans and x-rays and things like that. So by the time we got home, it was time for dinner, and I was like not in the mood to film anything yesterday, so hence take two. We ended up grocery shopping this morning, and then me filming today. So yeah, it was quite an eventful day yesterday. She's definitely sore. She wasn't as sore yesterday because, of course, you know, drugs. The hospital loves to give drugs. And yeah. Okay, I think I might do this one and do some flowers on that one. Where's my flower book? There it is. Yeah, so that was definitely an exciting day. That's pretty. I don't think I want water ones. Let's go back this way. Oh, I like that one. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, so it's kind of nice that I can have a day-to-day to actually sit and relax and film some stuff. So I'm glad you're along to join. I think I might throw that on there too. Oh, ladybug, she's cute. Oh, gotta be careful. Going around a corner, I don't want to rip it. There we go. Okay. All right. End up gluing that. And I'll put this to the side for a second because, like I said, I think I want that ladybug. Now, I think I want a tag. I like that one. Okay, we'll get some glue on this. Oh, I'm almost out of glue. So let's see, I'm filming this on Thursday, so I'm guessing it's gonna show up for Friday. So, does anybody have any exciting plans for the weekend? I know Memorial Day, wow, I'm behind the times. Labor Day. Oh wow, now I'm jumping way too ahead. 4th of July is coming. So I was wondering if anybody's got any exciting plans for the weekend. I actually heard some, shoot. This is way in the wrong spot. I think I could peel it off. Yeah. I heard some people shooting off fireworks already today. I'm like, you guys, come on, you got like a whole week to the 4th of July. Can we just knock it off for, you know, half a minute? There we go, that's better. Oh, not like on cue. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, that was a firework. Okay, that's better. All right, so I think I'm gonna just put some tape, and I think I'm gonna go with a little bit bigger one here, and I wonder if I can cut it with pinking shears. Okay, I want to put that to the side a little bit. Oh, I actually can. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I did want to put some sort of little label across there though. Oh, there we go. I like that. Cute. Yeah, I like that a lot. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. I think there's a little bit hanging off on this side. And the other side looks okay. So since that, I could have added gesso to this side, but since it was solid, I figured that definitely makes it easy spot to journal. And then with the gesso in the background, it just gives a little bit of something to, and the green's still peeking through. I really like that. Fun. Almost done. Okay. Now I'm wondering if I could find, oh, I never put the bug on there. I never put the bug. That's a little bug. Yeah. Cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Bird. I'm thinking, I wonder if I had any mushrooms, but I don't think I have any mushrooms in non-digital form. Oops. There's a little one. Oh, there's some big ones. So there is hope that there's mushrooms. This is like, I think, called Botanical Book. Fruits and pines. Pretty much anything that'll be in a garden, I swear, is in this book. Fern, okay. Okay, so we got, it would fit on there. I really like that one, but it's like wide. And I hate to cut it off. I had some wider ones, but I don't think I painted them yet. Nope, I did not. Oh, I do have this one though. Green and pink, that could be kind of fun. Dry enough? I think it's dry enough. Okay, let's do that. But I still have to round the edges and put some ink on the outside. Alright, so after I do this one, I am going to put these in the book. And unfortunately, I have not made enough to finish it. I always have the grandest plans to finish these, or do more than I did, but I guess what I'm trying to explain what they are. It takes a little longer than I think it will. Okay, so this guy, it needs to be inked a little bit on the outside. Yeah, that'll be fun. All right, so we need something behind it. I think I'm gonna use some of my really old papers. A real juxtaposition between pink swirls and paper from, I think, 1743. Figure out something to go up there. Oops, don't. Okay. I think some sort of butterfly or bee would be good. I see a bee sitting right there. Okay. All right, we're going to sit you down on a little piece of tape. Yeah, and one label that wraps around will be perfect. Perfect. Let's see. I have so many labels that are that are digital that I could be digging through, but unfortunately I have limited myself to non-digital for this. Okay. Are you a sticker? You do not feel like a sticker like you got. Oh, you are. Okay, we're gonna put you down, wrap you around. Okay. I like it. Still a little, not flat because I think it's still a little damp. It doesn't feel damp, but I think it still might be just a little bit on the wetter side. So yeah, okay. All right, so we do have two more that I can make. Okay, let's, so I have those. Those four I can add. Okay. All right, sorry, I probably did not say I was gonna stop the video to clean up. It's kind of probably an awkward pause, but sorry. I just felt like, and of course I missed that one. Be easier just for me to do that quick off camera and then get the book ready to start tucking places in. So, all right, so the first one that I've got a space for, and I do have these four to put in. The first one is at the back of the second. That goes in here, and I have a couple, so I don't know if I might want to do these as a set. I got that there. I got three. I got something to go in there, here, and here. So I think I might skip that one. And I had this one, which I think I need to. That could be interesting. All right, might come back to that one. All right, the back of the third one, I've got this big one. I think I maybe want a wider one for this. All right, the front of the fourth one. Okay, front of the fourth one, I must have missed it. Oh, here. I got a sideways one that goes in there. I do like that color with it. I think I can live with that. Okay. All right, so the back of the fourth one, I've got a couple actually. So I've got that big one. I'm going to find something else to do. And I've got these two. I wonder if these, because they kind of look similar, might be cute together. Oh, I think I like that. As you can see the butterfly peeking out in that one. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, I like that. And the back of the fifth one, I do have a tuck spot behind, and you know what? I think that's going to work because there's pink in here. I like that. Pink and the teal, I like that one a lot. Okay, found some homes for him. Okay. All right, so I have a few left to do. I'm not sure if I'll do them on camera or do them off camera and then do a final flip through, but we are making progress on this. So, all right, well, that is going to be it for me today. If you like the random ephemera video, give it a thumbs up. Let YouTube know that's the things you like to see, and they'll show you more of those type of videos, and then they'll also show it to other people who are looking for it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to come back. I have a big surprise in July coming up that I haven't gotten a chance to announce yet, but I'm very excited about a collab that I'm going to be working on. So stay tuned for that information up and coming. And I guess that is going to be it for me today. As usual, thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.